Welcome to episode 98 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys share a spooky story titled The Howl of Maple Street. They discuss unconventional superheroes in their Hero to Zero segment and ask, could you empathize with Freddy or Dracula? Plus, exploring the unsettling statistics of serial killers' birth months. All that and more. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. And Joshua, this is episode number 98, buddy. And like I do every week, how are you doing this week?
Well, I'm actually recovering because I dropped a big old piece of lumber on my foot. So my big toe is all fucked up. Sorry, excuse my language. It's all jacked up right now. Like my toe is black and blue. And I was going to take a picture of it, but I figured this wasn't that type of podcast where you're showing off like body parts and shit.
No, we don't need to see that.
Yeah. So my big toe is literally black and blue from dropping a piece of lumber on it. And I've never had that happen to me. So I've been limping around for a little bit, but I mean, other than a busted toe and sitting here with you and everybody listening, I'm doing well. I'm doing okay.
Damn, my dude, that is awful. I could have made a lumber joke on that one, but I'm not gonna. But I'm sorry about that. That's pretty shitty.
Yeah, dude. It hurt,
but you
man.
know what?
Really
you know what helps ease the pain, buddy?
What does help?
A little bit of drink, buddy. A little bit of that sippy, man. What do you have in your cup this week, Joshua?
All right, now I cannot remember, and I don't care if I've had this drink before, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm still sipping on these Cali squeeze drinks here, and I know, right? But what I chose to go with tonight is the blood orange. Again, I can't remember if I drank blood orange.
I think you did have the blood orange one.
Was that maybe
that
the
was
first
the first one that you had? Yeah.
Yeah, all those episodes ago. But the blood orange, I think you are right. I didn't taste too much of the orange, but I tasted a whole lot of the blood. So let me say,
stupid joke. Such a stupid joke.
I know. I'm full of dumb shit like that. If you don't know this by now, I'm so full of stupid shit like this, dude. Like I'm a dictionary of this bullshit. But yeah, let me sip it again if you miss it the first time. Let's see.
Well, there it goes. Big old sip. Big old Joshua sip.
Yeah, still tastes like blood.
But it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. But it's good. Go out and try it if you haven't had a Cali squeeze and you're into having beer every once in a while after a long, hard work day or whatever you got going on. Get out and try it. It's actually pretty tasty. Refreshing, too. Put it in the freezer for like 15, 20 minutes like I did. It's
very refreshing. Joshua,
super good.
Quick question for you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Because I need to fix my hair and Mia has to cut it.
Go for it.
Hey, what was your favorite of the Cali squeezes now that you've had a few of them?
If I had to judge all of the Cali squeeze drinks, I think there was 4 in that variety pack. I would go with it's the blue label and it's the passion fruit. And I think the peach was my least favorite.
Okay.
To be honest. Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. What about the raspberry lime one? Was that one?
That one was good, but I feel like the passion fruit, just because it just spoke to me in a lot of different ways, passionately and thoroughly. Here I go again on some dumb shit.
My god, this is
and
great.
I like blue.
I love this episode
you put blue on a bottle and I'll just drink it and I won't even care about the taste. Just call it blue. Put it in my mouth. I'm all over it.
Joshua is the person who will buy Windex for the flavor. You know.
Shit. Could you imagine? Oh shit. That'd be scary. But yeah, man, I would go passion fruit for sure. What about you, Sean? What do you got? What are you sipping on in your cup over there?
Joshua, I'm kind of celebrating today. This is episode 98. This is the countdown to 100, you know. What is this? After this episode, it'll be 1 episode away, right? No, 2 episodes away? What is it? Yeah, because 2 episodes because we have 99. One episode? I don't know. I'm celebrating today, buddy. I got a wine today. I got a nice white wine. This is Storytellers. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. It's called About Last Night. So I have that in my sponsored Sorry for the Delay cup right here. My little wine tumbler here. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a sippy sip.
Did you say About Last Night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the name of the wine is called About Last Night.
Okay,
this is delicious, by the way. This is delicious. This tastes like summer. Got a little bit of apple notes, a little bit of pineapple notes, a little bit of pear in there. It's funny because I can say all of these like descriptive like fruits and like berries and shit like that. But most of the time we're all just full of shit, you know. It's all about what it reminds you of when it comes to these tasting notes. And that's what that reminds me of. It reminds me of like summer apples and just a fresh pear, you know? So it's good. I like it.
So, I mean, just the way you describe it, I want to go out and buy a bottle, even for the name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I buy shit by name and color. I'm stupid like that.
I've also had this wine before. This is a really good wine, by the way. This is like this company, Storyteller, is pretty fucking phenomenal. They're from Sonoma County, by the way. But I've had their Pinot. I've had their Cabernet. I'm a big fan of their Pinot. It's really delicious. But I felt like a white wine today. Their Cab is really delicious, but I felt like a white wine. So.
Quick question: Have you ever purchased an alcohol or tequila just based off like the shape of the bottle?
Mm-hmm. For sure. During Halloween time, actually, funny. Some of the tequila brands will come out with like skull-shaped tequilas, or they'll come out with the one that I personally really like is a cat-shaped tequila, which looks pretty cool. It's like the shape of a cat, so that's what I go to. I'm a sucker for cats, Joshua.
I know. I do the same thing. I've seen them like even shaped in like the style of a boot.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I've seen them
like-
shaped in a boot too. Yeah.
Like I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
What you're gonna do with that boot? It just sits up there. You put like just one random flower in it because the mouth of it isn't very big. Like what do you do with this boot?
Yeah.
Turn it into a lamp or some shit.
Turn it into a lamp. Yeah,
Like what
turn
do you
it
do
into
with
a
this
lamp.
boot? Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool though. Have a boot lamp.
Yeah. So I don't know. I do the same thing though. So I was just curious if you will buy based off of like the shape or whatever it is, even if you haven't tasted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I definitely do. I mean, it also, just to circle back to wine real quick, I'm a sucker for really cool labels or just like anything eye-catching, and that's kind of like the big shtick with wine labels is like it has to be appealing, right? Because nobody knows what that bottle of wine tastes like because it's going to be the first time you buy it, right? So a lot of the wine companies have to make like really flashy labels, and this Storyteller label is not flashy at all. It's like very subtle. I just kind of fell in love with like the name Storytellers and like the About Last Night, you know, like their sub names. Like it's just fucking cool.
And didn't I could be fucking sorry not to go on a tangent about bottles and cool collector shit, but didn't you used to collect behind Sailor Jerry's? Didn't they used to have like cards or something? But like you'd peel the label off.
So
you used to do that, I think, right?
yeah, I used to collect Sailor Jerry. So let's go to the alcohol edition of this episode here.
I mean,
Back in the day,
It's part of it.
I would buy handles of Sailor Jerry's, and a handle is like a liter and a half of alcohol. But on those specific handles, and also on the liter as well, they have like a picture of like some Sailor Jerry flash art, and you can like collect those if you can get them off because they were on the backside of the label. So I had a few really cool ones and some rare ones that I think I lost throughout time, Joshua. So
I couldn't remember because we've drank a lot together, and I have these visions of you sitting there just picking at the bottle. I'm like, is this guy fucked up or something? Like, is he that far gone? He's playing with the label of an empty bottle. Just like,
no, sir. Collecting those labels, baby.
There was purpose.
If I would have had them today, I could have traded them in for 50 cents, you know?
I know, right? The collector's edition behind that.
Collector's edition. Yeah. Oh, man, buddy. Hey, let's head on over to the housekeeping corner before we get too far into this episode and let the people get some updates real quick. So, Mia, thank you for the transition. I appreciate it. So, housekeeping corner, everybody. Hello, welcome. Hi. You know, we're here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Even if it's your first time here, we do appreciate that. So thank you for sticking around, maybe. Get some entertainment. Who knows? But this week in the housekeeping corner, Joshua, I have two things. The first thing being, hey, I'm rocking the new 9 Live shirt that we have in the shop right now on sorryforthelay.live/merch. And it is beautiful. Look at that cat, Joshua. Look at that beautiful black cat hanging out, chilling, doing its thing, you know? So that's the big thing. That's the first thing. Come buy the merch. It's out there. It's vibing. It looks fucking great. Second thing, Joshua, is a small thing, but I didn't update the people last week, and we've started doing it already. But the videos will come out at 9 a.m. on Tuesdays. So the audio podcast will come out at 5 a.m. on Tuesdays. So we get audio earlier. For those of you who want to just listen to the episode, you can feel free to listen to that. It'll be there in the morning when you wake up. And for those of you who want to watch the episodes come out at 9 a.m. Tuesdays, every Tuesday for the last 98 episodes. Right. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up on that. So if you're used to the 7 a.m. releases that we used to do, just know that we've kicked them up to 9 a.m. Did I say p.m.? I meant a.m.
You did.
9 a.m. Tuesday mornings is when the video episode will drop. So there you go. So I'll update the people on that. And Joshua, I do not have any words this week for the algorithm because I was trying to get an AI song completed before we got on, which I did, by the way. But I don't have any words. So do you have any words for this week?
I do.
Oh, that's all right.
I've been going down this dictionary of like what words are out there. And obviously I can go to the fucking normal dictionary, but I am not normal. There's nothing about me that is normal. So don't expect that shit out of me. So what I did is I had some fun with AI and I told AI, hey, you know what? Just squiggle me up some random words. Squiggle. I'm making words up as I fucking speak. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so the one I came up with is it's called snizzlequack.
Snizzlequack.
Snizzlequack. And Sean, would you like me to?
That's great.
Would you like me to put that in a sentence? Sean?
I would like you to put that in a sentence. I want to see if I can, from context clues of this sentence, figure out what this word means. I'm ready. I'm so excited right now. Go.
Sean, did you just snizzlequack?
That didn't help me at all. Okay, so it's a verb, apparently, because you're doing a snizzlequack. I'm going to say it's like a type of sneeze.
That's very good. You got half of it right. Okay. That's actually pretty fucking close.
What half did I get right? A type?
It's actually a sneeze that turns into a duck impression halfway through. It's a snizzlequack.
Oh, almost like you know how sometimes when people have really loose anuses, like their farts are like quacks.
What? I guess, yeah. That if you're gonna put those two together, yeah.
Snizzlequack. I love it. I love it. That's a great new word. Snizzlequack.
And I'm a little disappointed in myself because I did generate an AI image for that. And I want to be honest, I tried to make a button for that, but I fell asleep at the wheel. And I have the image may pop up at somewhere in one of these episodes. When we go back to revisit.
I mean, you could send it to Mia, and she can put it in the video.
True. I could do that. So, yeah.
We'll see if Mia got the image. If she didn't get the image, sorry everybody. You'll find out what Snizzlequack looks like sometime later.
Has anybody ever heard anybody snizzlequack? Too, you know what I mean?
That's a good question. I've never heard anybody snizzlequack, but I really want to now. I'm going to be on the lookout for it. I'm going to wait for people to sneeze. I might even run around with some like pollen or something, just like wiggle it under people's noses and see if I can get people to sneeze.
Some unique sneezes.
I want to hear some squizzle.
There you go. That is my word, my random word. I'll see what I can come up with next week for I don't know, episode 99. We'll figure it out. Maybe
nice, buddy. Fun word. Nice.
Yeah. But that's
already off to a great one. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the chat with us section. For those of you who are new here, hello, welcome again. The chat with us section is basically the topics we're going to talk about for the week. Sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 6, sometimes there's 1. It just kind of depends on what we feel like this week. And
sometimes we don't talk about any of them. Yeah, sometimes we just go on tangents.
We don't talk about any of them.
Shit. Yeah. Exactly.
And this week we have 4 of them, and I'll go ahead and read them out for you guys. The first topic we have is Howl of Maple Street. The second topic we have is Hero to Zero. Third one is Empathy's Final Eclipse. And the last one is Zodiacs of Violence. Looks like we got a little bit of a spooky theme here, Joshua.
Yeah, we're getting there. The haunt starts now.
I fucking love it. Haunts start now. Last week, if you missed it, we announced the start of spooky season, which is why we dropped the shirts. Sorry for the live/merch. Go ahead and pick up one of these beautiful shirts along with the other werewolf shirt that we have there. But Joshua, let's start off with this topic that I brought up to the table. This is called Howl of Maple Street. And I don't know if people remember, Joshua, because we've been doing these episodes for 98 weeks. Mm-hmm. And during Halloween, I like to get a little storyteller. I like to become a little storyteller. I like to become the storyteller, Joshua, right?
Let's play on words.
So I went ahead and I made a little short story This is just audio only. I'll get to visuals eventually later on throughout the year for Halloween, but right now it's going to be an audio story. So Joshua, I'm going to share my screen with you, and for the people watching and listening, just feel free, just kick back, enjoy what you're about to hear next, which is the story of the Howl of Maple Street. Joshua, here we go.
The Midnight Howl of Maple Street. Maple Street was never the same after the Petersons moved in. It wasn't because they were strange, although their obsession with Victorian doll heads was concerning, but because ever since their arrival, something had been howling at midnight. It started subtly, an eerie wail, somewhere between a dying moose and a kettle on a vengeance quest. The neighbors chalked it up to the wind. But then, pets went missing. Well, just the Thompsons' cat, Sir Meowington, but it was very dramatic. Greg, a local mailman and self-appointed ghost hunter, mostly because his podcast had 6 listeners, swore he saw red eyes in the Petersons' trash can one night.
It was feeding,
he whispered on episode 12. Trash demons and the people who love them. Mabel Jenkins, who once hosted a seance in her garage for tax reasons, claimed the creature was a Wendigo.
I smelled sulfur and old ham,
she insisted. By the 3rd week, the entire block was gripped in paranoia. Night patrols began. Flashlights flickered through bushes. Gary from 204 nearly tased himself trying to catch a shadow near the recycling bin. Finally, on the 4th Friday, Greg, Mabel, and an unusually brave toddler named Cody decided to confront the creature. They gathered at midnight behind the Petersons' house, where the howling was loudest. Fog curled across the yard. Shadows danced. Cody ate dry Cheerios from a sandwich bag. The howl came. A trash can rattled. A lid clattered to the ground. Greg raised his ghost hunting GoPro, Mabel brandished sage, and Cody offered it a Cheerio. The lid rolled aside, and there, hunched in the moonlight, fur matted with chili and bits of banana peel clinging to its whiskers, was a raccoon. A chonky, shrieking, absolutely deranged raccoon. It hissed, lunged at Mabel's sage like it was a sandwich, and bolted into the night with a yogurt cup on its head. Silence. Cody clapped.
Kitty!
Greg stopped recording.
Well,
he muttered.
Guess I'll rebrand the podcast again.
Mabel stared at her sage.
He stole my smudge stick.
And just like that, peace returned to Maple Street, except the Petersons, who were never involved and continued quietly collecting doll heads. The raccoon, later named Dumpster Dave by local legend, remains at large, and if you listen closely on foggy nights, you can still hear him. Howling over a half-eaten burrito.
There you go, Joshua. That was the Midnight Howl of Maple Street. I hope you enjoyed that short story. I plan to do more of them throughout the months. So, Joshua, how'd you feel about that story?
Is there going to be a part 2? I want to know more about the smudge stick.
The smudge stick was just the name of the sage, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
So here,
of course.
And here's the thing, like this is why I love podcasts. This is why listening. This is why I enjoy watching. Is like there's a genre for everybody, but for me, I'm honestly, I'm a visual person. Mm-hmm. So I can just listen to shit all day, but I really need to see it. So that story comes to life more for me if I can see all the shit, you know what I mean? The raccoon. If I could just see it, it touches me a little bit, a little better or
Joshua,
deeper.
Would you say that you're one of those people that can't picture things in their brains?
No, I can.
Then how can you not picture the story?
No, I think what it is the story moves too fast for my brain.
Oh, got it.
There's just
makes a lot of sense.
It needs to slow down, like one of those like old school black and white films. You know what I mean? Like there's like literally like so many, just very, very little frames per second. Like that's how my brain works. So I need to just see things in order to like fully interpret it, because my imagination will go beyond the story. Like I'm ahead of the story. The brain thinks too fast.
You're
it's just
4-dimensional.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very visual. So if you know me well enough, like I will pay attention more if you're just visually putting it in front of my face, and I will pay attention more, and you get me locked in. But I'll try. I wonder if is there going to be a part 2?
There's going to be a part 2 for sure. You will not hear the last of Maple Street, so we'll see what happens. At first, there was a raccoon. Who knows what it's going to be next? Maple Street is a very mysterious town. So, just going to put that out there.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Let's go ahead and move on. What is this hero to zero going on here?
All right, and we're going to bounce around with these fucking topics. So my hero to zero idea was basically, okay, I just got to admit before I get too deep into this, I did go watch Fantastic Four.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yes.
Wow.
I did go watch Fantastic Four. And I heard, I got feedback from some of y'all. And yeah, you did tell me it was way better than Happy Gilmore. I know some of you guys did not like Happy Gilmore. I know it was for some of you it was like a 3 out of fucking 10, 1 out of 10. It was a terrible movie, and I get it. Maybe you're not golfers, maybe you can't relate. I fucking get it. Now, am I going to sit here on this podcast and say that I liked it better? Of course I'm not going to say I like Fantastic Four better. Would I admit that? Forever into the ethos of YouTube. At
least you have the strength and courage to admit it, buddy. That's all that matters.
Fantastic Four was really, it was a good fucking movie. Way different than Happy Gilmore, obviously, for obvious fucking reasons.
For sure. Yeah, two different types of movies there.
Yeah. It had its highs, it has its lows in the whole movie, but I think it was. I wasn't really gonna lie. I didn't think I was going to like it.
Oh, okay.
But I did like it. Well, because I get confused sometimes when they blend futuristic elements with like old school kind of style. You know how DC, it confuses my brain a little bit, and that's easily done. So when you do that in a movie, it fucks me all up. So I almost have to go into a regular movie like that with 3D glasses on to fucking make sense of it, honestly. Like, I got to make it fucking make sense.
You're living in that 4D world. I got it. I understand.
Yeah, dude. Like, so, but yeah, I heard the feedback. I get it. And I respect it.
All right. Wait, hang on. What would you give it out of 10? What's your rating
out of 10
here?
Fuck, dude. I think 10's too high of a number for me, but I would give it at least, of all the Fantastic Fours, if we're going to do it across the whole spectrum.
Okay, well, all right. I'll give you this. Yeah, base it off of all of the Fantastic Four movies. What would you give?
It's got to be a 9 compared to all the fucking other ones.
Yeah. I'm 100% with you on that. I would give it definitely a high 8 on that one.
Yeah, because the other ones, it's like fucking. Especially the last one was terrible. It was fucking terrible, man. They never seemed to get those right, but they did right by this one. So segue, getting into my hero into zero. So we've heard all about these. Fucking these real famous comic book characters. You got Wolverine, you got Batman, you got Deadpool, you got fucking all these people right there. I thought I would think about or bring to light some of these heroes that never they thought they were a hero, but they just ultimately were a zero. And Sean, I just want to name off a few of these characters.
Sure.
And you can let me know if they truly are a hero or they are still a zero.
Okay, well, first of all, I think the question is going to be, do I recognize them or not? So let's find out.
All right, let me know if you want me to tell you their superhero power.
Oh my God, okay.
Or you just want to guess it yourself, okay?
This is going to be fun. I'm ready.
Okay, so number one of your hero to zeros is... Arm fall off boy.
All right, let me guess. His special power is he has 3 legs.
You're close. You're close. That's very, very close.
Is it really?
Actually, his power, he detaches his arm and uses them to bludgeon people.
Oh, so he uses his arm as a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Basically.
Wait,
yeah. Exactly.
Can you tell? Hang on. Can you tell me what is it? Is it Marvel or is it DC? Can I know that? Do you know?
Is a DC comic right here.
Okay. A DC comic. That makes sense. Yeah. They have no real imagination.
I guess this superhero first appeared in the Legion of Superhero Tryouts. Okay. So wherever that took place in the DC universe.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, so that does exist out there. All right. So is arm fall off boy still is he a hero or a zero? Where you putting?
Well, considering that he removes his own appendages to beat the shit out of people, I'm going to say he's more of a vigilante, so I don't think he's a hero. He could be maybe an anti-hero, but I wouldn't give him the classification as hero, so.
Okay, all right. Number 2, Sean. Again, if you want to guess the superpower, go ahead. Feel free. Number 2 is Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel. I've heard of Squirrel Girl. I think she can fly, right? Is that one of her powers?
Yeah, so I guess she can communicate with squirrels and got really good agility and has a tail.
All right. Hey, I'm okay with this one. I'm going to give Squirrel Girl a hero tag. We're going to give her a hero tag. Because, you got a little bit of Snow White in there, being able to communicate with animals. Granted, just squirrels. But squirrels can be pretty helpful, Maybe they can, sneak in somebody's house, rip somebody's balls off, and then bring them back to you. I don't know. Could be interesting. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. Okay, and I only got one more. This is kind of fun. Maybe we'll do this again. I
like this. I want a part 2.
There's more on here. I only wrote down a few, but there is more. Number 3, Sean.
Yeah.
It's just one word, and the superhero's name is Skin.
Ew. Does he have the power to regrow skin?
Well, I don't know. Some people, might actually be able to relate to Skin because he has 6 feet of skin that he can manipulate.
6 feet of skin he can manipulate, huh?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Huh? He's like a Stretch Armstrong?
I don't know.
Is he Mr. Fantastic?
They should just call him Captain Foreskin, I think. But, what are you going to call him? Just call him Skin instead.
Listen here, Mr. Skin. We're going to have to skin your best bits.
There's some funny ones. Super, super random.
Oh, wait. Where was Squirrel Girl? Was she DC or Marvel?
Squirrel Girl actually was Marvel.
Oh, shit. Okay. And then Mr. Skin? Is that
Mr. Skin? No, it's actually just Skin. Believe it or not.
Sorry.
Yeah,
just Skin. Sorry.
Wait, actually, Skin is just 6 feet of extra skin. I guess he just crawls around like it's just 6 feet of extra skin. That's all he does.
Fuck. Mia, can I get a picture of that, please? Can I see what that looks like? Thank you.
Yeah, ChatGPT, look up Skin. It's an actual monster. It's in Marvel Generation X.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. All right. It says he's basically a walking wrinkle.
That's fucking great. That's fucking great. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
It says his power is more unsettling than useful. I guess so. Has 6 feet of skin. Holy
how would you feel if you saw 6 feet of skin just kind of worming its way towards you, bro? Aren't
most of us just 6 feet of skin anyways? Just
that's very
globbing
true.
around in this universe, we're just a bunch of skin.
Also, how thick would be the skin, because your skin is not that thick.
But it stretches.
It does stretch, but I wouldn't imagine it'd be thick. I would imagine it'd be like you could poke him and, put a hole into him.
He'd probably strangle you, wrap himself around your neck.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, he probably could. 6 foot, so that's a lot of skin technically. And yeah, he probably could constrict you like a boa. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you're probably, if you think about it, you're pretty useful. On a windy day, you just blow yourself up into a sail, you just fly away like a kite.
Like a kite. Fucking flapping in the wind.
Yeah, it's a giant piece of skin landing on your windshield.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wonder what his theme song would be, flying in,
Don't do that to Mia. Don't make her have a theme song.
And they refer to, they gender Skin as him or his. So,
Whoa.
I guess
Skin is a man. Weird. No, hang on. I'm confused now because his skin. I know we're going long on the skin thing here, but
skin, yeah. Again, here to zero. Sorry.
Listen, last thing on the skin thing. Is he a human or is it just a literal blob of skin? I know.
Why wouldn't he be called Blob, right? Why wouldn't he be Blob?
Right, you're right. So he's the shape of a person? Is that what's going on?
It's just 6 feet. Whether it just manipulates itself into a tall walking Slenderman, type thing, or some flat worm just crawling along the ground. It probably just takes shape of whatever it needs to. Like I said, it could be a fucking kite. It could be whatever it wanted to be.
I like that visual way better. I like to imagine it as a kite. So there's that.
Yeah, I wanted to, again, do some AI images off these, but I didn't want to get in trouble because who knows, there could be some copyright. If I put skin into AI generation, like who knows what the fuck I'm going to get. And I'm not trying to get in trouble. Okay? Look at some skin.
Listen, everybody, just use your imagination as best as you can.
That's what we
Close
do
your
on here.
eyes and imagine
We
skin.
imagine, yeah, we do it with everything. Images, and we also do it with music, believe it or not.
Oh, speaking of music, Joshua he's getting way too good at these transitions. Good job, buddy. Hey, we have an AI track for you, like I mentioned in the beginning of the episode. That's why I was taking so long, by the way, Joshua. Sorry, didn't mean to. But let me go ahead and share my screen with Joshua. And for the people watching, keep on watching. And for those of you listening, and this is your first time, hey, we do these things called AI tracks for our thing called AI radio, where we have AI create a beautiful track, musical track, with the assistance of myself or Joshua. Sometimes I'll write the lyrics for them. Sometimes I'll just let the whole machine take over and let it do its thing. Joshua, I did write the lyrics to this one. This is going to be another Halloween theme song. This song is called Black Cat Magic. And if you want to listen to the song in its entirety, head on over to sorryforthelate.live/AI radio, or just sorryforthelate.live, whatever you want. It's all there. Joshua, here you go. Black Cat Magic.
Midnight shadows creeping round my back door, sleeping.
A black cat moans, a real bad omen. Got my spine frozen cold. Hold my hand, don't let it go.
Maple Street, whisper secrets. Wind through the old trees weeping.
Kill the spell. Black cats howling on Maple Street. Haunted house can't be beat. Ghosts and ghouls and spooky sounds. This old street's a freaky town.
Creaky floorboards groan and crack.
Something wicked in this old antique.
Eyes in the dark are flashing red.
Wish I stayed in my cozy bed.
Moonlight dripping down so slow. Where did all the good times go?
The black cat knows. Black cats howling on Maple Street. Haunted house can't be beat. Ghosts and ghouls and spooky sounds. This old street's a freaky town. Black cats howling on Maple Street. Haunted house can't be beat. Ghosts and ghouls and spooky sounds. This old street's a freaky town.
All right, Joshua, there you go. There is your AI song for the week. I don't know if people have caught that, but if you're really into lyrics like I am, I know Joshua's not, but you can maybe get some hints as to what's going to be happening next on the town of Maple Street. So there's that.
I did get that one, actually. Now, see,
Really?
when you add a little bit of like some music, so a beat to it, that helps with the visual. Yeah, maybe that's what I need. Even as much as I hate
Maybe I
musicals.
should just start singing like all these stories I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, I fucking hate musicals. But if maybe add a little music to that. I could see.
Oh, man.
Wait a second. Are you going to put some of that music in with some of your stories?
Oh, maybe.
Is this how this is
Maybe,
gonna, is
everybody.
This little storybook's
Maybe.
going to play out right here.
Hey, no spoilers, right? Calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. Don't tell anybody my secrets.
Sorry about that, but no, that was another fun one. And I think what's cool about what we do here is we do not just like serious songs, we do like fun songs.
Mm-hmm.
Things that you could just like, you don't have to be talking about like bitches and hoes all the time. We just have fun, man.
Sometimes we'll take it serious and we'll write a few serious ones in there, but when I get into Halloween mode, this is like kind of the beginning of this podcast that we started, I like to get creative with a lot of stuff, right? And throughout the year, I'll do like some real like strong and serious songs. And then other times I'll just play shit like that and have a good dance party, you know? Just fun. Fun. So,
I can dig it. I can dig it for sure.
hell yeah, Joshua. You know what else I can dig?
What, buddy?
I can dig Empathy's Final Eclipse. No idea what that means. It's a really long thing to say. So, Joshua, explain this to me.
It is kind of a tongue twister. So, Empathy's Final Eclipse is even hard for me to say. You know when you have big lips like I do? Wait,
big old succulent lips.
Yeah, and when they get wet, they just kind of they get sloppy. Things just get hard. Words are hard to come out. It's the way that works around here. What I was getting at, what I was trying to envision for this topic right here was when it comes to certain things with all of us, is like sometimes we have to become the monster to defeat the monster. And Sean sort of helped me out with this right here. So I know a lot of us like horror movies and we're kind of into the shit like that, and maybe some of you don't, but if you had to say partner up with a monster or become a monster or you know something, you know, however that goes, would you rather partner with somebody like Freddy Krueger or Dracula if you had to become that monster?
Oh man. Okay.
That's for everybody. You got to think about it. If you watched Freddy or Dracula, like, what would you rather do? Are you getting Freddy fingered or are you sucking like Dracula?
Listen, I'm already sucking like Dracula, so I think I'll be pretty good about sucking. So I think I'd want to join Dracula. And I guess it would be kind of like, why? Like, why am I, why do I have to show empathy for Dracula? You know, considering he's just like a murderous, like, vampire, you know? Like, if you were to, like, let's say Dracula wine and dined me, you know? He brought me over to his creepy Dracula lair, and he was like, hey, listen, Sean, I'm going to explain to you my story, or whatever, you know? Yeah. And, like, he explains to me, like, the vampires, like, have to suck the blood of humans because they're the only thing keeping humans alive, because the world resets if they don't, and blah, 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 blah. And so I gain empathy. You know, then I might join him in this race, but there has to be a good reason, you know? But if I had to choose, I'm definitely choosing Dracula. So, yeah, that's final answer, Dracula. Final answer.
Dracula.
Lizard.
Who do you think's been around longer, Dracula or Freddy?
Dude, I think Dracula's probably been
Think so?
Been around longer, yeah, for sure. I mean, there are still books, like, dating to, like, dirt, you know, that talk about Dracula. I don't know the lot of books that are dating. Yeah, I don't know a lot of books dating back to Freddy Krueger. Maybe there's some type of entity like Freddy.
True. Okay, that's fair.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
But
like
then again,
actual Freddy Krueger. I think you're right. Dracula Freddy, does. Yeah, I think you're right. Dracula probably does take the age cake on that one. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking too. But what about you? You join Freddy? Are you part of the Freddy cult?
So here, I mean, I was thinking about this one. Is it Freddy or Dracula? I think I'm fan Freddy. Like if I gotta do something, what's the best way to get to somebody is when they're asleep.
Finger them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you can do that while they're asleep too. I mean, it's very improper. It's not cool. Generally, not a turn on for anybody.
Oh Lord!
Trying to twinkle somebody's toes when they're asleep. You know what I mean? You gotta lube it up a little bit. Usually they wake for that. But I think I'm sneaking into the dreams, man. I think I'm rolling with Freddy because people. I mean, you'll what? Go ahead.
Sorry.
Get it out.
I had an idea.
Go ahead.
Well, actually, I had a thought and a question. What would
fire away?
Why would you join him? What is Freddy's story of empathy? Like I had the story where like the vampires were like trying to save human. Like what is the story of Freddy? Why are you empathizing with him? Why are you joining him?
I think I like his methodology, not what he did. Okay, I'm not supporting what Freddy did. Okay, so don't get me twisted on that one. Okay, but I think I like the spirit in which he's able to attack his victims, and he can do it to you when you're asleep because we all need to sleep. We cannot get away from sleep, right? If you don't sleep, you die anyway. So it's a win-win if you join with Freddy. If you're going after your enemies, that's the only way to do it. Because if you're going in like Dracula and sucking, somebody might take pleasure in you sucking them off, man. I mean generally people do.
You know, that's the point. I'm there to help people. You know, I'm there to be on people's side. I want to know why you're there invading people's dreams, Joshua. What is the reason? Like, is Freddy part of this alter being where like you have to invade people's dreams and murder them in their dreams for the greater good, or what? Like what?
Okay. Let me just. I guess I did, because Freddy does ultimate. I'll let Freddy do the murdering, but if they're dreaming about like sitting on the beach and hanging out topless and shit, like I'm just gonna go hang out with them. Like I'll do that part with them. I'll let Freddy.
Okay, I get you.
Do
so
the other thing.
You're like Freddy's
I'm like a voyeur,
handler, basically.
Yeah. I'm just
you're
floating
like,
in.
okay, listen, this girl's topless over here. She's just chilling, she vibing. You know, go over to this guy over here who's dreaming about murdering his sister or some shit. You know,
I'm steering. I'm steering the madness.
The handler. You're the handler in this situation. Makes sense. So you're saving lives. You're saving lives.
Where Freddy's fingers go is where I put them. Let's just put it that way.
So does that make you also a murderer in this situation?
I mean, I'm steering. I'm a handler, like you said. I'm handling. He needs the lotion. I hand him the lotion. I'm not putting the lotion on, but he has what he needs to get the job done.
Listen, you're an LLC. You can't take any responsibilities for what happens.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm handling the lotion. I'm opening the cabinet for you and giving you what you need. But yeah, I think
that's great.
I don't know. I got to go back and watch some of those Freddy movies. Yeah. Because I know for some people, they truly get into the nightmare of it. Like, that's why they don't watch Freddy, because it taps into the when you go to sleep energy. And then you go to sleep after you watch it, right? And then like you said, you're fucked.
That's what we should have a watch party together, you and I. We'll put that on at the same time and we'll watch it together. Because it's been a long time since I've seen those movies. And I know there's like, 7 of them, 8 of them, 3? I don't remember how many Freddy Krueger movies there are.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get into this again. This might be a little, too soon. But fuck, I know Sean loves Halloween. We love these topics, so thank you for hanging in there with us. Going a little long on this shit, but it's fun.
Yeah, let's get to the last one, buddy. Let's do Zodiacs of Violence here. I'm curious again on what you got with this one.
Okay, so Zodiacs of Violence, man. This is kind of a serious one. So we went from messing around with comic books. We went into some movie shit, and now let's get into like some real life villains, some real sickos that actually exist in the fucking world, which is terrible because these people
real life sickos. Okay.
I mean, yeah, well, as far as we know, Freddy's not real and Dracula's not real, and neither is fucking Skin Man. They're just fucking running around being kite. Yeah, it's floating around his skin. Maybe even Freddy should get together. Maybe Freddy could fucking slice him up a little bit, that skin. Take him down a bit. Yeah, so, fuck, dude, I kind of lost my train of thought. So, Zodiacs of Violence, right?
Yeah.
So, do you have any idea, like, if you just had to guess, which month do you think is the month in which most serial killers are born?
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a great question. Ooh, fuck. I'm sorry to anybody's month I get. I'm going to say February. February.
Just throwing that out there?
No, because I feel like February is like synonymous with love, right? And I feel like a lot of serial killers don't have love, or there's like some emotional disconnection there. And so when February comes around and they see all this love and like attraction and stuff, they just get angry. They get mad that they can't have it. At least that's what I think in my head canon. So that's why I'm going February. Sorry, everybody born in February. I don't mean to call you a serial killer.
Okay, but before I give away the month, before I tell everybody what month the most serial killers are born in, I need to ask Sean a couple questions because we need to find out. I'm sorry for the delay. If Sean, in fact. Episode 98. This is where we find out that Sean has been chopping people up. He's got them in his garbage disposal at home, and he's fucking been people going missing in his neighborhood. Okay. But I got to ask Sean a couple questions before I let you know. Okay, Sean, question number 1, if you are, in fact, a serial killer.
Okay, I'm ready.
Did you ever light bugs on fire under a magnifying glass as a kid growing up?
Joshua, oh, no, you're breaking up. I'm sorry, I can't see you. Joshua, I can't see you. I didn't hear the question, Josh. What's the question? Can I get the question again, buddy?
Sean?
I'm sorry.
You eat bugs. Do you eat bugs, Sean?
Do you eat bugs? What? Do something about bugs?
Okay, we will just pretend Sean did not do that as a kid. We'll move on to the second question, everybody.
No, for the record, I did not light bugs on fire. I thought that was stupid and weird.
Pretty good. Okay, you're one step closer to becoming a serial killer. Don't worry.
No,
okay,
nice. So I didn't know I had to light bugs on fire in order to not be a serial killer. Okay.
Exactly.
All right,
exactly.
cool.
All right.
Should have
Number
done
2.
that in my youth.
Sean, would you say you lack empathy?
No, I'm pretty empathetic. Yeah, I'm like the kind of person who will see an old person eat dinner alone and start crying.
That's
Like,
sweet. That's sweet, man. That is really
I mean,
good.
it hurts though because I see a lot of old people eating alone.
Would you also buy a lonely person flowers? Are you that type of person?
No, because I'm very stingy with money. So, nah, sorry, you alone? Yeah, fuck yourself. Go,
I feel sorry
your
for
own
you.
Flowers.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
I'm not
sorry for
giving
you,
shit.
but I ain't buying you flowers.
That's good. Okay, and my final question, Sean, to find out on episode 98 if you are in fact a serial killer. Sean, would you consider yourself a pathological liar?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
So, did I pass?
There you have it, folks. Sean is in fact a serial killer. Call your local authorities. He's right here every Tuesday. Yeah.
Joshua, I'm getting a knock at the door for some reason.
Turn this guy in, man. Check his garbage disposal.
I'd put him in the tub, Joshua. I'm not going to put him in the disposal. Come on now. It's hard to get rid of those bodies.
Well, Sean, would you? Okay, so you said February, right, for the month? Okay.
Yeah, did I get it right?
No. Well, Sean is a serial killer. Everybody, I was just kidding. So, like, I would know.
You just said I was a serial killer. You said Sean's a serial killer. I know.
All right, so let me fucking just say it already.
Shit.
All right,
Yeah,
so
get to it.
the month in which most serial killers have been born is actually November. Everybody,
November. Holy shit.
yeah. And here's a little snippet from that. Yeah. According to a study of 179 serial killers from over 30 countries, November had the highest number of births. 26 killers, or about 14.5% of all serial killers in November, everybody.
Holy crap. That's a lot of fucking serial killers.
Yeah, so April came in second, followed by January, July, and December.
Oh, so fucking February's not even on there. Sorry. Apparently February. You guys are the nicest people. I didn't mean it.
Wait, isn't Valentine's? No, is Valentine's Day in February?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I made the whole case.
The month of love.
Love, yeah.
Yeah, the month of love. Yeah.
Shows how much you pay attention to me.
Yeah, so November. So I started thinking real quick as far as like why would November, like I started thinking like, does it have to do with like full moons? Does it have to do with like tidal shifts or some bullshit? I was thinking like what would drive people kind of crazy in November to maybe just do some weird shit?
To go out and murder.
To go out and just murder people, right? So basically what November comes down to, I'm reading off some shit over here. So the darker days and cooler weather often prompts introspection, making November a natural time for journaling, goal reassessment, and emotional processing. So maybe November just kind of gets people triggered in a way. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I could see that. I would have gone with like a lot of holidays and stuff, so people get like emotionally upset because their family's not invested in them or something like that, and then they just go out on a killing spree. You know, like maybe they pick up a few hitchhikers and just murder them in the woods. You know, because I mean, November, you know, time of travel, holiday season. You know, maybe somebody missed their flight, and then this guy just offers you a ride, checks out your legs, decides to eat you alive. You know. I don't know. Just kind of going with it, you know?
It's fucking, yeah, it's scary. That kind of shit's out there. And if you watch any of those serial killer shows, I mean, that shit is like scary because some of these people don't ever get found.
No,
you know, they're really out there. They really are your neighbor.
Looking for people. Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Spooky shit. Yeah. So that was just my little snippet on Zodiacs and violence. It's just kind of a trip how November just seems to be the month where most of the crazy happens. So if you know anybody that was born in November, just, you know, like at the dinner table, just hold your steak knife a little bit closer to your plate. So you don't fucking know when they will go psycho.
Joshua, weren't you born in November?
That was August, man. That was August. Oh, and speaking of which, what's today? August 12th?
Today's August 12th, buddy.
August 12th, buddy. Hey, guess what? I just had a birthday.
Congratulations, my dude. Happy belated birthday. I hope it was great. I know you did some fun shit. I was there. I watched.
Just
I
had a
witnessed
birthday, man.
on the live stream.
It's a trip, man. You know, when you get older, you think you get smarter, but I think it goes backwards. You kind of get a little more dumb.
Yeah. I mean, your brain turns to mush, you know?
Yeah.
So it
It's
makes
like
sense.
I knew fire was hot when I was a kid, and to this day, I still get burned. So I'm like, I fucking didn't learn anything. Doesn't matter.
You
still
just
stupid.
keep touching it.
Yeah. It looks hot. Touch it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
man. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you for the happy birthday. And anybody
Of
else
course, my dude.
that wants to wish me a happy birthday, thank you too.
Yeah.
It ain't easy getting old. It's not easy.
That's very true.
The body hurts. The mind hurts. It all fucking hurts.
All right, buddy. Speaking of hurts, let's go ahead and start landing this plane as we say. Let's do some lucky numbers. Let's do some fun finds. Let's do some fortunes. Buddy, what do you got this week? What do you want to give the people?
Okay, so unfortunately, I did something different that I said I wasn't going to do. I said I wasn't going to do it, everybody, but I reinvested in something on Amazon that I'm not entirely proud of, but I'm happy to show it off to you all. And here's
Here
what
we
I
go.
got for you, everybody.
Oh, no. Joshua's bending over to pick something up real quick.
I went out and I bought a whole nother bunch of these stupid fortune cookies. But this time around, everybody,
shit.
I went out and I bought the Sassy
The
Dozen.
Sassy Dozen. A new era of fortune cookie has arrived to us, ladies and gentlemen, on episode 98. We are now having the Sassy Dozen fortune cookies. Oh my God, I'm excited. These are red, by the way. These fortune cookies are red. I'm excited. Sassy Dozen. What does a Sassy Dozen mean?
I have no idea because we read off the boozy, we read off the doozy. Wait, doozy?
I mean, it rhymes, but no, we did not read off
Dirty,
the DC.
right?
It was the dirty.
dirty.
Yeah, the dirty dozen.
And then the Fortunes Against Humanity. So we're burning through these collections. And I saw the Sassy one. I said, fuck it. You know what, everybody? Let's just have some fun with these. We've been doing this for way too long to give up on this shit now. And it's all
yeah,
for
this is
fun,
great.
everybody.
This
so if
is
you find
fucking
these
great.
stupid or obnoxious, I feel sad for you.
Yeah, feel empathetic. You know, I'm not going to buy you flowers,
know, right?
but I feel sad for you.
All right. Let's get into the Sassy Dozen, everybody.
Joshua, before you give this, I just want to point out that this first one we're going to read here is going to be the new, like, this is not a duplicate. This is
not.
an original because it's the first one. So we can only go downhill from here. Just want to put that out there.
Okay. I think this one may speak volumes about me. I don't know. All right.
Here we go.
Here you go, everybody. Your Sassy Fortune for August 12th, episode 98. Here we go. You have an active imagination, as anyone can see by reading your resume.
That's fucking
There you go,
great.
everybody.
I love that. I love that a lot. With these Sassy Dozens, so they're gonna be it. I can feel it.
Sassy Dozen. It's the new bunch. The game's on.
Hell yeah, man. All right. Let me give the people their lucky numbers for the week before we move on to our fun finds. Joshua, here are your 7 lucky numbers for the week. Feel free to use them for whatever nefarious reasons you would like. They are as followed: 10, 13, 19, 23, 26, 39, and 42. Once again, those 7 lucky numbers are 10, 13, 19, 23, 26, 39, and 42. Joshua, you got any fun finds for us this week, my dude?
I do actually. And I said a couple weeks back that I went to this very cool oddities show where I picked up a bunch of art and I picked up a bunch of shit that I found really appealing that I'm going to eventually hang up somewhere here in the background. I feel kind of bad because there were some art pieces, I think 1 or 2 in particular, that I didn't say who the artist was. So let me show off the piece of artwork first. This is what I got for you.
Sure. Oh, it's a Ghostbusters. This is like a tiki drink. That's like a fucking barrel with Slimer in it and the Ghostbusters logo on the front of the barrel. That's really cool. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's actually very, very cool. And I got to pay homage because this is the here's our card right here. It's Carrie Ann Hudson Art. Could even show the business card off. So shout out to her and the badass artwork. There's her business card. Go check her out. She got a bunch of cool shit. And because I love pairing artwork with other fun shit, I got my other little fun find to go along with it. And you can't have a Ghostbusters piece of art without having a Ghostbusters Funko to go with it.
Oh shit, look at that guy. This is the real Ghostbusters. This is what is it? Slimer, and I can't see the name on there. Joshua, who is it?
It's a Venkman with Slimer.
Oh, nice. That's fucking beautiful. 1785. Look at that. Is that a collection, Joshua, or is that a one of one? What is that?
No, this is part of a collection, yeah.
Oh, part of a set. Are we getting a little taste into a full set here, buddy?
There you go, buddy. Yeah. So some artwork with some Funko. Fun finds all around for everybody. That's what I got. What do you got over there, Sean?
Very cool. That's very fucking awesome. Hey, shout out to that artist. I fucking love that print. That's beautiful. I hope you frame that shit up. Maybe put it in that black space right there that has nothing in it.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch more stuff coming.
That's really cool. I got my Funko for the week, buddy. I said I was collecting the Universal Monster stuff, and I have, and I am. But this is the last one that I have from the original set of the Universal Monsters. This is my Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is the original, not like the other one with the orange box. You can see this is still part of that Monsters Universe set right there. But this will probably be the last one I have because most of these ones are fucking expensive, and I don't feel like wasting all that money. So there he is. Yeah. This is my favorite one. This is probably one of the most expensive ones I have in my set. And it could be fake, but who knows? Who knows? Anyways, that's my Funko for the week, buddy. There you go.
Cool. I love it.
All right. I think we've come to the end of the episode, buddy. And I think the people are begging for it. I can hear them in the background clamoring for it, Joshua. They want to hear your closing monologue for the week. What do you got to say to the people one last time for the week of August 12th, buddy?
I know. I just had a birthday too, so I feel like I should just give some like words of wisdom, just because fucking that's what old people do, right? But I'm going to spare you some words of wisdom and just show some appreciation to all you guys because every one of these episodes is just fucking super, super fun. And I'm very appreciative of all the new listeners, everybody who joins in on this. And if you want to participate, I would like to know if you're a Dracula or Freddy fan or whatever you're into because Halloween is coming. And we'd like to hear back from all you guys, what you guys are into as well. So I got nothing more to say other than thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week for episode 99. Episode 100 is coming. And if you're planning on missing that, I promise you're going to miss out on something special. So just hang in there. Real. Episode 100 is coming. And again, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Go to the website, check out the merch, check out the music, and we'll see you next week.
Nice. Damn, buddy, that was great. That's one of your better ones. I appreciate that. Hats off to you, my dude, if I could take my hat off, but I can't. So with that being said, hey, thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching. Head on over to sorryforthelateoutlive.com/merch. Get this beautiful black cat shirt. Please, for the love of God, it took me a long time to make it. I would appreciate it if you bought it. So there's that. Joshua, before we go, I do have one more thing for you, and it's a good one this week. Here you go. You ready for it?
Sure.
Joshua, why didn't the skeleton go on the roller coaster?
I don't know. Why?
It didn't have the guts. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Deuces.